Alright, welcome to another live stream. This is your host, Trade with Tayyip. We are looking at gold, and so let's just give a little bit of background on what has happened over the weekend. Iran's supreme leader was eliminated, and hence the geopolitical risk was high. So today, S&P 500 more than likely will open up negative. The stock market will open up negative, possibly with a gap down, as we've seen some great push in gold. So I'll be waiting for those, for market open to capture any moves. But in the meantime, if we could possibly get a little bit of momentum in gold. Right now it's just consolidating. The London session, as you can see here, the London session has just been consolidating. I believe this is probably the Asian session where, Asia market drove gold up and London just kind of bringing it back. So I do believe that a New York session, there might be a move worth capturing. Even 1 hour time frame looking bullish, looking like we're forming some sort of support. So yeah, I think I will be looking for buys. Yeah, depending on how this 30-minute closes, I will be looking for buys and take the price up to at least 54.15. 54.15. Let me do the internet check, make sure. It should be high-speed internet. Let's see, speed test. Actually, I'm gonna start sharing this other screen, which is just a bit easier. And then once I start the trade, let's say if we're in a trade, then I'll come back to the C trader. Not bad, not bad. So it's 1,000 Mbps setup, and with hardwire, it's giving 829. 829 download, 300 upload. That's not bad. We should be okay. Let's go back to, what's his name? Trading View. Trading View. Let me also see if there's any news that's going on. Let's take a look. Today, March 2nd, we have PMI, which is not really gonna impact that much given we're at war. So we'll keep an eye. I'll keep an eye on that. Alright, we're gonna start by removing all of the drawings. Let's take a look at ESC. Gold opened up with a gap up just because there was geopolitical risk, there was tension. But the reason why by the end of the week, we'll see some stability in the market, or perhaps sooner, because the main scoop of the war, the target was eliminated. The supreme leader was eliminated. Same thing when geopolitical tension rised in Venezuela. We captured the president. So by the time market realized, it was an emotional move, and then it corrected it back itself because it was already done. Like, there was no active risk, but with Iran, there is still active risk that is going on. So yeah, the main scoop is done, but as far as some risk that is still lingering for Iran to attack back and retaliate or do whatever, that risk is still valid and it's still there. But the main scoop of eliminating the supreme leader and kind of like being winning the war, let's just say. That's done already. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at daily time frame. Daily time frame, we have a wick that's coming down from 55.93. That is all-time high for gold. Then we have in the bodies of the candle start around 54.24. That's about 60, sorry, about 74, $76 move. $76 move in gold is insane amount of move, right? So that's a lot of, distance between the top and the body on the daily candle. To make it simple, $60, so $74 move is basically the top of the candle is the wick, and then the actual body. That means that candle went up $74 and then came back down. So that's how volatile gold is, and there's nothing else to say about this. It's just volatile. That's all it is, right? So on a 4-hour time frame, let's just take a look here. So far we have created some sort of support that will allow the price to react from this area. And if we take a look at on the left hand side, just to have a gauge that what we see, this left hand side price action is trash. There's not much you can look at and just be like, oh, you know what, there is resistance there or blah. Well, I can mark this right here, but not really super confident in this, right? So let's just come back to our area. I'm gonna delete this. I'm not really confident in that area. So we have some resistance, and we are we have 2 minutes left. This is 1 hour time frame. We have 2 minutes left. So what I'm doing is I'm identifying support and resistance. What happens when you identify support and resistance is that from support, price should be able to come up and test some of the areas, while from resistance, price will have some sort of reaction for it to continue to push down. So as of right now, if gold closes in 1.5 minutes, it closes bullish, then I will anticipate buys for price to continue to go up. Damn, last few minutes pushed. You know what? If 30-minute closes like this is the time. I'm gonna change the screen. We're gonna go to trading view. Well, we're gonna go to C Trader. So in about 20 seconds, this 30-minute candle will close bullish, and I'm gonna take a buy. The stop loss is going to be below the previous candle's low. The reason being is that 1 hour is bullish, 30-minute is bullish, and I'm anticipating for price to continue to test back to these areas on the top. And on the left hand side, we had wicks that are now being filled with candles. So I think we should be good to go. All right, we're retracing back. I'm going to put a buy right here. Okay. Let's see, stop loss will be about, jeez, okay, right below this candle's wick, and take profit as we go in profit. I'll trail and see where things go. I mean, this candle could retrace down because 1 hour just closed, so be mindful that this candle could retrace down, and if it does retrace down, I'll probably add another position. How can I move this? I can't move this. Oh. All right, so we're retracing down. I'm gonna probably add another position right here. Let's see. Yeah. The way these candles are being formed, this candle should continue to push up. If it doesn't, then I'm gonna exit the trade. There's nothing else I can do. It's just it didn't work. But we'll see. We'll play it as it goes. What's a 15-minute talking about? Let's see. Oh, 15-minute is also closing. It also closed bullish. So yeah, this is good. This is good. All right, I am up about 90 pips on one. I'm gonna close this position right here. So one position I secured around about 90 pips, and the other position I'm gonna bring the stop loss at the wick of the previous candle, because if it's gonna continue to push up, there's no reason for it to continue to come back and break its own low. You get me? Do you get me? If we close the way it is right now, I'm gonna enter another position. All right, so this position is coming up around almost 100 pips. Can we hit 100 pips? Can we hit 100 pips? Oh, come on. Come on. 100 pips. It'll be nice. Can we hit 100 pips? I think we're right there. We're literally right there. It went up to like 98 pips. Let's see. Almost 100 pips. 100 pips. Can we hit there? Oh, I closed it. I closed it early. Hit 100 pips, but I closed it early. Okay. All right. That's it. That's done. Let's take a look. History. Took 2 trades. Easy dub. Both called out. Alright, that's it. Done for the day. Done for the day. Alright, I don't know what else to do right now. I don't know what else to do. Let's do Instagram story. First day back. 15 minutes into the stream. We are dubbed. 15 minutes into the stream. So took 2 trades. One from here. Closed it over here. The second was from here. Closed it right over here. First day back. 15 minutes into the stream. We are dubbed. 15 minutes into the stream. So took 2 trades. One from here. Closed it over here. The second was from here. Closed it right over here. First day back. 15 minutes into the stream. We are done. Yeah, see, the price is retracing back just a bit. We have around 6 minutes, 7 minutes till the 15-minute closes. I'm done for the day because I've already taken the trade, and damn, it's coming back. Okay. Yeah, that's why you take profit. So in the same candle that went all the way up and now it's coming back, I took a buy, exited right here, and if I hadn't exited it, I would have been. I mean, it would be at break even right now. So yeah, it's around this time there's volume, and once there's volume, then you could anticipate for price to push without this chop. On the left hand side is just straight garbage. There's nothing you can do about this. But once there's some formation of candles, then you can anticipate for price to continue to push in a certain direction. Also, understanding that there's London session. All of this chop was in London session. So New York session, which is about to open up, is going to have some sort of volume for price to continue to get out of this chop. Once you have that kind of knowledge, you can apply it in your trade, anticipating if the setup is going either down or up. You can say there is a higher probability for it to either go up or down, but get out of this chop, because previously in the session we were in the chop. So now if I'm trading, I will be looking forward for breakouts. All right, we've got one viewer. Identify yourself. Let's see. 15 minutes into the stream. So took 2 trades. One from here, closed it over here. The second was from here, closed it right over here. First day back. All right, first day back. About 20 minutes into the stream. First buy, bought it here, sold it over there. And the second buy was same candle, bought it there and sold it all the way up there. This is a 15-minute time frame. The London session was all chop, so New York session I'm anticipating for volume to drive the candles to either upside or downside. Based on that information, you could identify setups and execute. First day back, about 20 minutes into the stream. First buy, bought it here, sold it over there. And the second buy was same candle, bought it there and sold it all the way up there. This is 15-minute time frame. The London session was all chop, so New York session I'm anticipating for volume to drive the candles to either upside or downside. Based on that information, you could identify setups and execute. All right, first day back, about 20 minutes into the stream.
Start buffet. Let me show you guys how this looks like. Colorful, mashallah, look at this sweet.
وكان الله غفور رحيما وكان الله غفور رحيما. Alright, let's bring this down. Don't need that anymore. What are we looking? What are we looking like? It's looking like it could sell off, honestly. It's looking like it could sell off. See, if the price is gonna continue to push up, it shouldn't continue to. This should be the bottom. This should really be the bottom. The reason being, let's go back to 1 hour time frame. So the price will not break below the previous candle's low. Alright, so let me explain to you, if the price was going to bottom out and continue to push up, it should not really continue to push down from here. This should really be the bottom. The reason being is that on the left hand side, we look at the second to the last candle, that is this red candle. It has created a low. The next candle, it's creating a higher low. So in the lower time frame, these candles, they are creating a higher high, which will allow the next candle to not break below its previous candle's low and continue to push up. So if you were looking to take gold to the new highs in the New York session, you would anticipate price to not break below the current candle low, which will allow the price to move up. Now, what I'll be looking forward to is if the price continues to break below these lows, then I would anticipate for a price to come back into the 53.50 range. I have already taken the trade, which gave me 2 profitable trades, so I'm done for the day. But if you are trading, look out for this knowledge. Thank you. Look out for this knowledge. You feel me? Oh, Lord. Would it show that I'm live on my app? Tayyab. Dr. Tayyab. Look out for this knowledge. You feel me? Oh, Lord. Would it show that I'm live on my app? Turns out it does show I'm live on the app and it looks ridiculous. Uh-huh. Giggity giggity. All right, so 15-minute close, right? Let's go ahead and take a look. Like I said, I'm done for the day because I've already taken 2 trades and both of them were wins. So I'm really not gonna sit here and risk my positions. But what I would be looking for, so see the way this 15-minute closed, that it went all the way up, it rejected this area on the left hand side and it pushed down. I would highly consider this candle, this current candle, to wick down, break below its previous low, and continue to push down to these lows on the left hand side, because just because of volume. That's all, just because of volume. If it doesn't break below its previous low, then this might just be a support. So we'll see. Welcome. Oh, you know what? I gotta write down where I dropped some knowledge. Do you feel me? Brother, 2-3 years in Dagestan. That's it. What was I looking for? Google Sheets. Trade with Tayyip. Clockwork. Damn. It's already March. Gold buys. About 10 minutes. Wait, I'm doing this opposite. 10 minutes. Gold buys. Execute. Double down. Then we have 3, 2. About 20 minutes. That's analysis. Gold analysis. देखा मैंने ख्वाब में खुदा देखा. खुद को यूं राह में खड़ा देखा. All right, so about 25 minutes. Yeah, 25 minutes. Quick analysis. Word. Gold analysis. Price breaking below 1 hour candle. Price could bro, this O is like a U in this light. Price could break below 1 hour candle. Analysis. 15-minute wisdom. Whoa, bucko. See what's going on. What's happening? Alright, you know what? This clip would be nice because what I'm about to do is, let's go on 1 hour and not yet. Because I just mentioned that if the price is going to continue to push up, it's going to have to, this is going to be the bottom. That's it. So with that being said, if the price could close or even be in green, I'm going to clip that. Best believe. Come on. Go green. Go green. I am. I think it's going green. It's going green. I forget how to enjoy it. Price is green. Price is green. I forget how much I enjoy doing these live streams. I forget how much enjoy. I forget how much I enjoy doing these live streams. Yep, this was the bottom. $32. Jeez. All right. Well, let me see how it came out. This was the bottom. I forget how much I enjoy doing these live streams. Yep, this was the bottom. Wait, if I see my stream from my phone, does that count as somebody watching or somebody's actually watching right now? If you are watching just now, I'm done for the day. I've taken 2 trades, both won. I've given out 1 analysis that was perfect. If I just executed on that, I would have been more profitable than 2 trades combined. But I was done for the day. I took 2 trades. Cool with it. If you want to go back and take a look at the live stream, you will see it. but I'll still stay on because it's only 7:30. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on for a bit. 1 hour time frame. This is 1 hour time frame. I mean, this call was to the point, to the T, that around this area, 53.80 was the bottom for this 1 hour time frame, and the price should continue. I think price is gonna continue to push up to the new highs now because we are going into New York session with volume. London session was just garbage. So New York session should be the continuation. We got 26 minutes into the 1 hour candle. 30 minutes, only have about 4 minutes remaining. See, if we were closing something like this, I would be looking for opportunities to buy again. Yeah. وجعلنا من بين أيديهم صدا ومن خلفهم صدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون. Alright, so you know what? I'm gonna just type it in so I don't have to waiting. Low key, it's only a minute and a half for this 30-minute to close. So there's nothing really to type in. I'm just gonna wait. And when the 30-minute retraces back, yeah, dude, this is nice. The next candle should retrace back to like these areas at 53.94 and continue to push up. This candle needs to stop going up. It's good right here. It needs to stop going up. Yeah. 100%. And the next candle will be able to, not vertical, bro, horizontal, will be able to come up to these areas, which is 54.15. And I highly believe that we should be able to create new highs. So what I'm saying is that this 54.15 area will most likely break. So gold will go to, yeah, gold will go up in the 54.30s maybe. All right, so we've got less than 1 minute for this 30-minute to close. Let me zoom out just a bit. All right, zoomed out quite a bit. All right, so yeah, this is okay. 30-minute is about to open. Now, what I will be looking forward to is for price to open and wick down. Once it wicks down, that's where I'll be more confident. No wick down, just straight going up. Yeah. Let's see. You know what? My anticipation for price is that it's gonna continue to push up, right? That's what I've been talking about. So let's see, and I've marked out this area. I'm just gonna watch this. I'm not gonna trade this. I've already taken 2 trades. I've won 2 trades. There's no need to take another trade. So my anticipation is for gold to continue to push up as it has done so in the last 24 hours. So damn, dude, we're already we're already almost to the target in 1 minute. Insane. All right, I'm just gonna let it play out. Just watch. Okay. فلا تطع الكافرين وجاهدهم به جهادا كبيرا وهو الذي مرج البحرين هذا عذب فرات وهذا ملح أجاج وجعل بينهما برزخا وحجرا محجورا. Alright, yeah, we're right there. Touch the target. This is nice. Let's see, was it 35-minute? Target acquired. Nice. 40-minute. وهو الذي خلق من الماء بشرا فجعله نسبا نسبا وسحرا وكان ربك قديرا ويعبدون من دون الله ما لا ينفعهم ولا يضرهم وكان الكافر على ربه وكان الكافر على ربه ظهيرا وما أرسلناك إلا مبشرا ونذيرا قل ما أسألكم عليه من أجر إلا ما شاء أن يتخذ إلى ربه سبيلا وتوكل على الحي سبح بحمده وكفى به بذنوب عباده خبيرا الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وما بينهما في 6 أيام ثم استوى على العرش الرحمن فاسأل به خبيرا وإذا قيل لهم اسجدوا للرحمن قالوا وما الرحمن أنسجد لما تأمرون وزادهم نفورا تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا وقمرا منيرا وهو الذي جعل الليل والنهار خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر أو أراد شكورا وعباد الرحمن الذي يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما
والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها كان غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا والذين إذا أنفقوا لم يسرفوا ولم يقتروا كرما والذين لا يدعون مع الله إلها آخر يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة ويخلد فيه مهانا إلا من تاب عمل عملا صالحا فأولئك يبدل الله سيئاتهم حسنات وكان الله غفورا رحيما يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة ويخلد فيه مهانا إلا من تاب وآمن وعمل عملا صالحا فأولئك يبدل الله سيئاتهم حسنات وكان الله غفورا رحيما. Oh my god. Oh my god. ومن تاب وعمل صالحا فإنه يتوب إلى الله متابا والذين لا يشهدون الزور وإذا مروا باللغو مروا كراما والذين إذا ذكروا بآيات ربهم لم يخروا عليها صما وعميانا والذين يقولون ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما أولئك يجزون الغرفة بما صبروا ويلقون فيها تحية وسلاما خالدين فيها حسنت مستقرا ومقاما قل ما يعبأ بكم ربي لولا دعاؤكم فقد كذبتم فسوف يكون لزاما يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة Trading session London, Frankfurt, New York. In New York. Alright. Alright. يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة. Get with the program, sir.
قد أفلح المؤمنون الذين
وكان الله غفورا رحيما.
وهو الذي جعل الله رب العالمين
الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا
تبارك الذي. I gotta find where's تبارك الذي. تبارك الذي. I don't think it's that far out. تبارك الذي. Oh damn, we're dumping down.
الذي جعل في تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا
تبارك الذي. وكان الله غفور رحيما.
ولم يقتروا وكان بين ذلك قواما والذين لا يدعون معه شكورا وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا الحمد لله وهو الذي جعل الليل والنهار خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر أو أراد شكورا وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا
تبارك الذي جعل في السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا وقمرا منيرا وهو الذي جعل الليل والنهار خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر أو أراد شكورا وعباد الرحمن الذين يمشون على الأرض هونا وإذا خاطبهم الجاهلون قالوا سلاما والذين يبيتون لربهم سجدا وقياما والذين يقولون ربنا اصرف عنا عذاب جهنم إن عذابها غراما إنها ساءت مستقرا ومقاما الذين إذا أنفقوا لم يسرفوا ولم يقتروا وكان بين ذلك قواما والذين لا يدعون مع الله إلها آخر ولا يقتلون النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ولا يزنون ومن يفعل ذلك يلقى أثاما يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة ويخلد فيه مهانا ويضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة ويخلد فيه مهانا من تاب وعمل عملا صالحا فأولئك يدخلون الله سيئاتهم حسنات وكان الله غفورا رحيما ومن تاب وعمل صالحا فإنه يتوب إلى الله متابا والذين لا يشهدون الزور وإذا مروا باللغو مروا كراما والذين إذا ذكروا بآيات ربهم لم يخروا عليها صما وعميانا والذين يقولون ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا ذرياتنا قرة أعين وجعلنا للمتقين إماما أولئك يجزون الغرفة بما صبروا ويلقون فيها تحية وسلاما خالدين فيها حسنت مستقرا ومقاما قل ما يعبأ بكم ربي لولا دعاؤكم فسوف يكون لزاما يضاعف له العذاب يوم القيامة الرحمن الرحيم
السماء بروجا وجعل فيها سراجا
ومنيرا.
وهو الذي جعل الليل
Alright, let's see what we got going on.
خلفة لمن أراد أن يذكر
There's not a whole lot on 30-minute. Sorry, 15 minutes. I'm looking at 30-minute right now. Let's take a look at 1 hour. It's about 10 minutes for 1 hour candle to close. There's no move before 1 hour closes. I'm also done for the day. I've taken 2 trades. Should be good. But when you're looking at something like this where it's gone down and it has gone up and now you're just in the middle, just wait for the candle to close. It'll give you more clarity. It'll give you a direction to follow.
والذين جزاؤهم لم يسرفوا ولم يقتروا
وكان بين ذلك قواما والذين لا يدعون مع الله إلها آخر ولا يقتلون النفس التي حرم الله
إلا بالحق
وكان الله غفورا رحيما. Alright, let's take a look at some of the other currencies, pairs, and stuff like crypto. Let me share the other screen. Every time I say let me share the other screen or anything related to sharing the screen, it just gives me the flashbacks of, oh, let me share my screen. Can you guys see my screen? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh lord. All of these cryptos, they're disappointing. They're very disappointing. Weekly time frame, just red. Just straight garbage. Bitcoin, straight garbage. In fact, Bitcoin in the next 2 weeks should continue down to 55k. Word on the street. Spread it. The reason why I say that is because weekly time frame, super bearish. The last 3 weeks we've kind of consolidated, but it seems like, so after consolidation, price breaks either above or below. It seems like it's gonna break below the way the candle structures are being, it's being formed. So Bitcoin is gonna probably end up being at 55k in the next 2 weeks. Which of course Ethereum to follow. I mean, it still hasn't hit the 1500 range. So if we could possibly hit 1500 in the next 2 weeks, that would be, overall, it's bearish. You get the idea, right? It's bearish. ICP. That's nice. It's a bit promising. Other than ICP, everything else is going straight down. Tesla pre-market is down 1.5%. S&P 500, it's just been consolidating since December. Yeah. SPY. I spy with my little eyes. SPY is down about 1% from open.
Continue as a patient. April 28th. That's fine. Messages inbox. What's the status? Are the samples ready to be picked up? I don't get notifications on. Please give me a call. Thanks.
Gerçekten.
Alright, 1 hour closed bearish. We're still in this range, but nonetheless, it seems like there is going to be selling pressure on gold. Four hour closed bullish. I'm gonna have a line down here just to give me an idea oh my god, we're already broken below the lows and continue to push down. Lord have mercy. Come on. Come on.